Thou, saith he to the Jews, teachest, a man should not break wedlock, and yet breakest wedlock thyself. Wherein thou judgest another man, therein condemnest thou thyself, for thou thyself doest even the very same things which thou judgest. As though he would say, Thou livest outwardly well in the works of the law, and judgest them that live not so. Thou teachest other men, and seest a mote in an other man's eye, but are not ware of the beam that is in thine own eye. For though thou keep the law outwardly with works, for fear of rebuke, shame, and punishment, other for love of reward, vantage, and vainglory, yet doest thou all without lust and love toward the law, and hadst lever a great deal otherwise do, if thou didst not fear the law. Yea, inwardly in thine heart, thou wouldest that there were no law, no, nor yet God, the author and venger of the law, if it were possible. So painful it is unto thee, to have thine appetites refrained, and to be kept down. Wherefore then it is a plain conclusion, that thou from the ground and bottom of thine heart art an enemy to the law. What prevaileth it now, that thou teachest another man not to steal, when thou thine own self art a thief in thine heart, and outwardly wouldest fain steal if thou durst, though that the outward deeds abide not always behind with such hypocrites and dissimulers, but break forth among, even as an evil scab or a pock cannot always be kept in with violence of medicine. Thou teachest another man, but teachest not thyself. Yea, thou wotest not what thou teachest, for thou understandest not the law aright, how that it cannot be fulfilled and satisfied, but with an unfeigned love and affection. So greatly it cannot be fulfilled with outward deeds and works only. Moreover, the law increaseth sin, as he saith in the 5th chapter, because that man is an enemy to the law. For as much as it requireth so many things clean contrary to his nature, whereof he is not able to fulfill one point or tittle, as the law requireth it. And therefore are we more provoked, and have greater lust to break it. For which cause's sake he saith in the 7th chapter, that the law is spiritual, as though he would say, if the law were fleshly and but man's doctrine, it might be fulfilled, satisfied, and stilled with outward deeds. But now is the law ghostly, and no man fulfilleth it, except that all that he doeth spring of love from the bottom of the heart. Such a new heart and lusty courage unto the lawward canst thou never come by of thine own strength and enforcement, but by the operation and working of the Spirit. For the Spirit of God only maketh a man spiritual and like unto the law, so that now henceforth he doeth no thing of fear or for lucre or vantage's sake or of vain glory, but of a free heart and of inward lust. The law is spiritual, and will be both loved and fulfilled of a spiritual heart, and therefore of necessity requireth it the Spirit that maketh a man's heart free, and giveth him lust and courage unto the lawward. Where such a spirit is not, there remaineth sin, grudging, and hatred against the law, which law nevertheless is good, righteous, and holy.